welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Welcome, your defending BS2M26 champion, Kansas City Chiefs!
Visitor sideline, you get a look at the head coach of the Texans. His guys played extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. Across from him, it's the head coach of these Chiefs. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Jamie Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this 20 before he brought down shy of the 45-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another. But most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing.
Second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Here's second and a couple. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. They tackle him at the 38, but Charbonnet is good enough to pick up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Open right side. That strains the tight end.
Mahomes pass.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Mahomes now to throw on second down.
Mahomes pass.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. They had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 38
First
yards.
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They will try to risk much more sliding down a gain of 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a
Inches.
Texans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on
It's
third
a
and
gain
inches.
of 2. That's another Texans first down. First and goal
To throw
at
is
the
Mahomes.
10-yard line.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Loss of 8 yards.
Montez Sweat.
It's
He
second
gets
down
in there to
and
record
goal.
the sack, number 16 now on the season.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill.
Mahomes pass.
And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now
Tyreek
what
Hill.
to do? It's
A
third and
6-yard
goal.
gain. Brings up third and goal.
Mahomes. Get that one short of the line to gain, and that'll set
Jason
up
Myers
fourth down.
on for the field goal. A 24-yard
Myers'
attempt.
kick
The
is
kick
good.
is good.
And the Texans
Makes
will
the
take
score
a
Texans
3-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the
Jason
field,
Myers
you're
set
not
to
thrilled
kick
to
off.
end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and
The
come
Chiefs
away
take over
with
for
the
first
first
and 10.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time, and they're led by the number 1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down with one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, they're multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job of keeping pace early. Get off the start. They want to have a chance come the fourth quarter. This thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags.
Jake Bailey in one
It's fourth
formation.
down. This brought in up past the 20.
Marcus Jones on
Get
the
away.
return.
Great job down
The
there
Texans take
to
over
hold
first
them to
and
a
10
short
at
return.
their own 23-yard
The
line.
Texans offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come off the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they bring him down by 9 crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one into the hands of Hill. And they move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Texans
Here's the Charbonnet.
first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Zach Charbonnet.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle. Like, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff
Brings
himself.
up second and
Lost
11.
one on the last
the
play,
Chiefs'
so now it's 2nd
37-yard
and
line.
11. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
Screen
18.
works to perfection.
And the
Give him 18
Texans
yards and move the
first down.
chains. First down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Texans.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
11 more yards. And the Texans first down.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard
The
line.
tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now,
A 4-yard
2nd
gain
and goal.
brings up second and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. Now, Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
His kick is good.
On the extra point. And the Texans are out to a 10-0 lead. To the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, he's got room at the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is first at the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard
The Chiefs
line.
offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle. From the 41,
4 yards
here's
on the
second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. The middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard
yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Dulcich now brought in motion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
19 more
With the 3
yards.
tight ends here on
That's
first
another
and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll go again here with Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
More yards. That's
Good run
another
after a good
Kansas
run.
City
This one's for
Chiefs.
14 yards.
First down.
And another first down.
First and 10 at the
Space getting
13-yard
tight
line.
here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Mayfield to throw. Smith and Jigba left side.
Mayfield's pass.
Will get him up
Complete
4
to
here as
Jackson
he is
Smith
taken
and Jigba.
down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
In motion is
at
Lawrence.
the 9-yard line.
On second down, Baker. This one is hauled in on the feet and downs. Yes. You're there. Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Chiefs. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
When you think back to their first...
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So
Previous play
replay
is under
going to
review.
take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 10, Chiefs 7. Kaimi Fairbairn
After the
set to
touchdown,
kick off.
here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the
DJ
25-yard
Chark
line.
on the return.
Texans offense
take
are ready to
over
take
first and
over
10
once more.
at their own
They have been one of the
27-yard
better
line.
teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. Mahomes going to run with this one. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him
The
behind the
tackle made
line.
back at the 25-yard
Well, they
line.
try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He gets that to Brown.
Mahomes
That's a good game there. first down.
And it's third down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson.
T.J. Hopkins.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of
And the
5,
Texans
but it will keep
first
the
down.
drive going.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
Mahomes back. And he can't hang on. Through the contact.
Intended for A.J. Brown.
Defensively, to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
second down
It'll
and
bring up
10.
second down. Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up
Mahomes
incomplete.
pass.
That's one you
Intended
think he'd be able to throw out.
Incomplete.
Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 10
Throwing again.
yards
It's
to
Mahomes.
go.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That is
It's a gain
number
of 14
60
yards.
for the season.
And the Texans first down. A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running, your zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And we're able to complete
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the
2
42,
yards
here's
on the
second
pickup.
and 8.
It's second and 8.
Patrick to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
Throwing is Mahomes. To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Tyreek Hill. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the Chiefs' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 4. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown.
It's a gain of 20.
Just shy of the goal line.
And the Texans
That is
first
a
down.
gain of 20.
First
What a
and
chance
goal
now.
at the
First and
1
goal
line.
coming up. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. T.J. Hopkinson. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this
Jason
one worked
Myers
up
for the
all
extra
week.
point.
Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Myers.
The kick is
Good
good.
on the extra point.
Makes the score
And the Texans will get out in front 17-7.
Jason
The TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And a decent
Chiefs
return
take
there.
over
They'll
first
get
and
this
10
up just shy
at their
of
own
the 30.
29-yard line.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he surges forward.
Number 22,
Gain of about
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 8.
Coming up now for
That's good
first
for
and
the
10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Baker to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the
Mayfield's
football in
pass
there. Good
intended for
coverage.
Jackson
It'll bring up
Smith
second
Njigba.
down.
Incomplete.
to the air. It's Mayfield. Incomplete.
Intended for Jackson Smith in
for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up
a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Baker. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward for a few yards
on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll get forward for a carrier. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
It's a pickup
2
of
minutes
3.
remaining here in this first
second
half.
and 7.
We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's taken down
4 yards.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Turns over for third down. To throw is Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there.
Complete to
Stops him a good
Charbonnet.
distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Fair catch signals.
Signaled
And
for
they'll have it
taken.
just
The
outside their
Chiefs
own
take
20.
over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense
At their
starting
own
to try out for
22-yard
this
line.
next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. No left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jalen
We'll try again here. Second
Incomplete.
and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That's punt by Tolbert, right side.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll get maybe
Jalen
3 out of that
Tolbert.
one, and it's going to set up
It's
third
a gain
down.
of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Here's Mayfield. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And this ball incomplete on first down.
Intended for
This offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives. It is
Fair
critical
catch.
to not only
Signal
scoring points,
and
but ultimately winning in
The
the
Texans
NFL.
take over
The
first and
Texans
10.
offense and running back
their
Jack
own
Charbonnet
30-yard line.
set to go again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. In the middle, and he's got and he's going to be taking down right at midfield.
And the Texans
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's
first
good
and
for a
10
first
at
down.
the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taking it over the middle. A pickup. It's a gain of 14 on that one. It's good for a
Another
Texans first down.
Texans first down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down
Complete to number
just
10,
shy of the mark.
Tyreek Hill.
Here's a timeout
It's a gain
Houston.
of 9.
That's their
Brings
second.
up second
They'll
and
stop
a
it
yard.
just a little bit over
At the
30 seconds to go
26-yard
in this
line.
first half. Now it's second and 1. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. As receiver on the inside. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's 2 set down. He picked up the first down.
Texans
Texans use the last of their timeouts here.
A gain of 7.
And a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He is 2 for 2. Is good.
Makes the score.
And the Texans tack on 3 more. Extending the lead here. Late in the first. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he will not attempt to return. So this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And this is Jamar Chase. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own
the Chiefs offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And the good job following his blockers, a gain of 7.
He's taken
It'll
down
be
at
second
the
down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Now Mitchell.
Second and
He'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Mitchell. A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
On play action, Mayfield. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job on the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner.
A 6-yard
little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. It can jig the left side. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover.
It's a gain of 21 yards on the play. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds.
To throw is Mayfield.
Possession.
Looking Smith and Jigba's way again. And again a catch.
To number 11.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At the 28-yard line.
On second down, Baker. Get this complete to Tolbert. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third
it's
down.
A gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A chance to get right back in it here.
Kansas
First
City
down
Chiefs.
and goal.
First down.
Good throw caught by Johnston on the RPO. A second effort, and he is in. Kansas City. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Chiefs are back within 6.
20. Chiefs 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
To kick off.
They'll return this from the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard
The
line.
Texans take over first
The
and
Houston
10.
offense going to make their way back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead.
Zach
And a
Charbonnet.
hard-earned yard as he ran
He's
through
brought down
one with
at
the
the
tackler.
31.
It's second
1
down.
yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they would continue to go forward. He's taken down for a sack. He's in for the sack. And it will lead to fourth and very long.
So they find themselves with a third down, backed up right on their own goal line, Mike. So I don't mind putting the ball in the air, but if you're the quarterback there, the last thing you can afford is a sack. I mean, I think they're fortunate to even be able to attempt to punt this thing, because they're lucky that one to safety.
This will be a return from the other side of midfield.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
A short return.
Their own
And that's
46
where
yard
his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards. One play.
That's
One
good
first
for
down.
the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now this is going to be a design run. And you work forward for about 4. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. He'll pop this ahead for a 4. But it will set up.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. Brings up third down.
They'll run the sneak. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9.
From the 20.
Brings
Here's
up
second down and a
1.
yard. Going to go right back to Henry. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal, and it's Henry. This time they're ready for it.
Henry
Not
taken
this
down
one.
right
They
at the
stop
line of
him for
scrimmage.
no gain.
No gain on the play.
The ball
Leads
still
to
at the
second
8-yard
and
line
goal.
for second down.
At the
and goal.
8-yard line.
He's got his man. Still in the end zone. Jalen. He's sealed.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, limited in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. An opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
The Texans offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
After a gain of 7.
And the Texans first down.
They go play action with Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Mahomes. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end.
Complete to T.J. Hopkinson. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Again, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson.
T.J.
He's going to have the first down. So they
A gain
convert
of 9 yards.
third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
The RPO. That one is complete.
Complete to Jalen Naylor. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a third and 10.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Mahomes now to throw again. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. T.J. Hopkinson. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
Second touchdown
Texans.
of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. And that's this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Texans 28, Chiefs 21.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line
at their
on that
own
return.
20-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Of 23 yards.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
On the ground, here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of pickup on the 11-yard zone.
That's another
And the
Kansas
Chiefs
City
have a first
Chiefs.
down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Now
line.
Mayfield. And that's caught. Derrick Henry. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And the defense, there's a meet-up. Over the 2.
Running down. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Baker to throw. He's got his tight end. That's one. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 4th TD grab of the season. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance?
The kick
We're an
is
extra
good.
point away from tying this thing up.
That
We
will
got
tie
ourselves
the
a ball.
game. 28 all. Kaimi Fairbairn set
Fourth
to kick
quarter,
off.
everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Texans
take over 1st
and
and
Patrick
10.
Mahomes coming out
At their
for their
own
next drive.
29-yard line.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Over the middle, caught by Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill.
He's close to a first
10
down.
yards
To gain
on
a
the
9.
pickup.
Nice pitch and
It's
catch on
2nd
first
and
down.
inches. At the
It's
38-yard line.
Charbonnet. He is penalty. And the shot. He took. It's going to be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2 yards.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They go.
A loss of 7 yards.
He gets there for a sack, setting up 4th down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
The Texans set to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the out.
At their own
The Chiefs
22-yard line.
offense is Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe he can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Trying to find some place to go. Nothing developing. Behind the line, it's a loss of one.
It's a loss of two.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive. Like, to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. Pass is caught. It's one.
Complete to number
Get about
84.
6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
From
6.
the gun, it's Mayfield. Got it with Smith in Jigba. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
In
line.
these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter, I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And it really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
To throw is Mayfield. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City
They connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
40-yard line.
Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is dangerous when the play breaks down.
That's
Pickup of
another
18.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. What the man is Johnston. He's got it.
Mayfield's pass.
And he's close to another first
to
down.
number 1,
Down
Quentin
just shy of
Johnston.
the marker. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough. First down, first.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
No run with Mitchell. And he'll float forward to the 2. Setting up second
yard
and
line.
goal.
A 4-yard gain.
Second down,
Brings
goal
up
to
second
go.
and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Good. Makes the score Chiefs 35.
So
Texans
the lead is
28.
7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very
Intended
stout.
for Jalen Naylor.
Second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Texans first down.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal.
First down.
It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
That catch puts him
Texans
over the 100-yard
first
mark
down.
here tonight. And
gain of
it gives
22
the team a
yards.
first down.
First down, Texans.
the air once more. It's Mahomes. There's that man again.
Mahomes
Another
pass.
catch.
Complete to
Here comes second down.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Throwing
second
again.
and 2.
It's Mahomes. This one not quite on
Mahomes
target.
pass. Intended
Too
for
much
Tyreek
on
Hill.
balls.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 2.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Get that one to Charbonnet. And the Texans are going to have first and goal to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's
Here's a
another
timeout, Houston.
Texans.
That's their second.
First down.
And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Mahomes now to throw again. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He pulls it in around the 5.
Mahomes pass. Complete to
They're
number 10.
doing
Tyreek
everything
Hill.
they can before
A gain
third
of 3
and
yards.
goals.
It's now third and
Now
goal.
Mahomes. It's a touchdown. They've gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Texans.
For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Jason
So they're
Myers
not
for
level
the
yet.
extra point.
A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point
The kick
is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Jason
We are in
Myers
the
set
final
to kick
minute
off.
of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own
Chiefs
30-yard
offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. He is met and
Mitchell.
only there behind the line of scrimmage,
Brought
too.
down by Javon
So the
Hargrave.
offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring
Back
out
at the
3 tight
27.
ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If they score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs. And we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. On the return, it's Mitchell. And they'll be set up well. She is going to first 35-yard line.
At their own
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He's able to get away from one man. Reinforcements for that pass. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a
At the
run-pass option. The
35-yard
quarterback
line.
has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling it because he handed it off. And
Mitchell, the ball carrier.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's
No
it.
gain on the play. It's third down
Now
and
a first
12.
throw here in overtime. And on third down, that ball
Intended for Jackson Smith in Jigba.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away.
He
He's
was
on to punt
defended
it for
by
the
Trayvon
fourth
Merrick.
time tonight. Fair catch signaled and
for
taken
and
at about
taken.
the
The
18-yard
Texans
line.
take over first and 10.
The Texans
At their
offense
own
ready to take over
19-yard
possession
line.
of the football. First down throw. Mahomes in trouble. And there he goes. Leonard Williams. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Montez Sweat brought him down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a football. You see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short.
A gain of 16.
And now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
We're about ready now for the punt. Whoa! And it'll be brought down. Short
The
return.
Chiefs take over
And
first
they'll
and
take
10
over there.
at their own
Chiefs
31-yard line.
offense ready for this next possession. In motion is Warren. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Right side is hauled in by Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past
It's
the
a
40
gain of
with that
11.
one.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Ooh, well, now you see a nice run there. And a gain of 6
Jalen Ramsey brought him down.
from the 48-yard line.
It's a gain
Here's
of 7.
second and
Brings
3.
up second and 3.
In motion
at
is
their
Warren.
48-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. The short pass taken in by Warren. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back slice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.